Hi again.
Hello.
Okay, I got to 22 and I feel like banging my head against a wall.
Oh no, those are the ones I can't figure out.
I'm like, where is this? I'm trying to figure it out. I've been sitting here forever.
Hey.
Hey, Taylor.
I don't know.
Hey
I
guys.
just feel like they don't give us enough information or
I
something.
know. I'm like, this feels like a trick question, like 22, when it's like,
Uh,
ugh. I don't know. To me, I'm like, you don't give me enough info. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I was so confused
Yeah.
on 22.
Ugh. I'm not happy with 22 at all.
I wasn't too.
Dang it. I was wishing you guys could figure it out because I cannot figure those out. I might need to just.
Yeah, I've literally been sitting here for 20 minutes going through like every chapter trying to figure it out. I can't figure it out.
I think your background is really loud, Taylor.
Oh yeah. So I'm actually like upstairs in the library at
Okay.
BYU Idaho.
You should just go ask tutor, like the math people out there.
Yeah, I'll probably go ask them like
If you're
after.
there.
But yeah, I'll probably do that a little bit after we're done with that group study about that question.
We cannot figure those out, but
Yeah,
anyways,
let's see.
okay.
But I mean, I don't even know if I've gotten the rest even remotely right. Like, I thought I was getting this stuff, and now that we're reviewing it, I'm like, I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything.
I got most of them right. It's just from like 20 on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to.
Yeah, I couldn't really figure out 20 on. From that, yeah.
And I randomly got 29 right, even though that's supposed to be with all that information. I just tried it and I got that one right. But
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
So on question 11, did you guys get negative 0.165?
That's right.
Okay, sweet.
I got that one.
After today, all my Mondays are
What is it? Is it mean or variance?
Which one?
13.
I put variance down.
Just to let you know.
Yeah.
That's probably right then. I'll do that one.
And under certain conditions, the standard deviation can be negative on question 15. I put true, but I'm not really.
False.
It's false.
Yeah, I can't be negative. It's got to be between 0 and 1.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And then the other random one I got wrong was 16. I kind of just guessed on that. 13.
Wouldn't that?
What'd you get?
I put A on 16.
Let me see.
What word? What word is that? Is it the extra?
I put extradural.
Okay. Oh, it's extradural.
Right.
That's what I put down. I haven't checked anything yet.
Gotcha.
What did you put down?
I put the hepatic. I just guessed that one. I didn't really want to try to figure that out, but
yeah.
I was like trying to do the bigger problems first, but no.
I put a question mark on one of them, but I can't find it now.
So is it
21? It was 21. Yeah, I'm like,
21.
21. I don't know what it is. Like I thought I did, and then I looked. I'm like, I didn't get any of those as options, so I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have any of you guys like watched the review or her video or anything?
I didn't.
Yeah, I did not do it.
I didn't know if maybe some helpful
I needed to.
in that. Not.
Okay. Do you guys want to do like the 20s and just try to figure it out together? Unless there's other ones you guys don't know, but I just can't figure those out at all.
Yeah, those are the big ones that we're gonna have to. Yeah, I'm all for trying to figure those out.
Okay, cool. Let's see.
Okay, for 20 itself, I got 0.357.
Let me see.
I didn't even put anything down because I was so frustrated.
Right?
Like I was doing a bunch of different things, and they're all, I don't know. I couldn't even figure out. How did you do it? So what, like, formula or whatever did you do?
Okay, 20 was standard deviation. Let me look. Okay, I really don't think I did it correctly. I got to the point where I took the 159. If you look up and it gives you the information above 19.
Mm-hmm.
I took the 159 minus the 2.055.
Mm-hmm.
And then I took the 2.52 minus 2.055. And I took each of those answers and I squared each of those answers. And then I added them together. And then which got me 0.25425. And then I divided that by 2 minus 1 equals 1. And then square rooted that answer, and that's how I got it. The formula, like less than. Yeah, I did like the standard deviation stuff by hand.
Everybody here for buying anyone?
Very well.
Where you do the mean and then you do.
Taylor, it's loud over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go somewhere where it's quiet.
Yeah. I can't hear anything.
Yeah, it's really loud here.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna move somewhere real quick so that way we can actually hear.
Go to the math tutoring lab and they'll show us what to do. You really should. If you're there, you might as well.
Okay, yeah, I'll go.
You should. Yay, Taylor.
I'll see what they can do to help us out.
Yeah, you can do it, Taylor.
I am so sick of working on these. I don't even know what to do anymore.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see. Better. Scobie? Yeah. No. Look at someone. It's gonna cloud a little bit. Oh, like, should I like unplug the headphones and maybe like you guys can all hear the tutors too, or?
Sure. If it's not too loud, it might.
All of us. Okay, so I'm on a group meeting right now, and like so all of us are kind of confused on 20. up. So I don't know, like if I unplug this, you can probably be able to hear them too. I'm not sure.
Probably.
Think so?
But okay, so this is the one that you just put it in. Do we do the I forget what the options are in Excel? So you have this data in Excel, or are you doing this by hand?
I'm gonna do this in Excel. Probably.
Are we supposed to use Excel? Because that would help.
It
No,
doesn't
we're
say
supposed to
we
use
can't. I just don't know
Excel
how to
one.
do all this in Excel.
Yeah, what, like, I don't even know what it would be called in Excel.
I don't either.
I think it is. It doesn't say.
Like the first ones we could do in Excel because we had covered how to do it in class. I don't know how to do
So
it.
do you know how to do the mean? Do you know how to do the mean? 19.
To find out the mean for
What
this.
is all this saying? Holy
So like for 20, because that's where we got right now.
yeah. So, if you wait 15 minutes, a real stats person will be here.
Okay. I can tell them too.
Yeah.
If you want me to. Hey, so can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
So
I can hear you.
so the real stats people, like the stats tutor doesn't come here until like in 15 minutes to actually help us with this information. But I'm not sure if you guys want to like
I don't know
go
if that's
to.
true. Let me see if I can find someone.
Alright, sounds good. Yeah, just seeing if we can find someone that's and like can do stats
Okay.
because the stats tutor's not up here right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if you want to like do those and like get back to those questions. Do the other ones that maybe need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you need help with any other ones, what do you want to do?
Oh, and I have a question. Could you hear the tutors too? Like if she's like teaching, what are you guys able to like hear
Yeah, I
her?
heard her. Yeah, I heard her.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So what other ones did you need, Taylor? Or
So
Okay. So I was gone most of last week.
so I got 9. It's 1.912, but then like on 10, I couldn't really like figure out if that was true or false. So I'm really bad at the true and false questions. It's true, or is it true?
yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Drew down for 10.
What I don't understand is how everything gets shuffled around.
Let's see what else.
For 9 up at 1.911. Did I have rounded?
Yeah, I put
I had one.
1.912 because it was like 1.910 or 6 or something like that. So I rounded it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So essentially, you need to get 2 by itself, X on the same side. So how do we do that?
What'd you guys get for 5? Cluster?
And let's see.
They didn't think what I put was correct, so thank you.
Yep. Did you say 5?
Yeah. Cluster.
Yeah, 5 is cluster.
Okay.
And well, I didn't really get 6.
Okay.
But is 6 a system? Is this
Is it what?
number 6? Is
I
that?
put systematic.
Yeah, that's what I put down. Systematic
It's just
system.
simple random.
It's what?
It's just simple. It's simple random.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, just kind of.
Okay, so
They just. What do they
Hey,
do?
Yeah, so I'm in a group meeting right now, and
In the meeting now?
Yeah, like so like they can hear.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah.
All right.
So I'm on like 20. Like we need help on 20 to
So it is.
like this is 20s, like 20, 21.
Okay,
Now they're
so
down.
I need to see what. Is there any
So-
information? So you need to know some other information for this. Okay.
Okay.
So we got to scroll up a little bit and see the original scenario. So here's our scenario.
He's trying to help us out right now with the problem.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay. It says it's unusual if it's 2 standard deviations away.
Okay.
Which is approximately 95%. Going to the 68, 95, 99.7.
Oh, so he's okay.
It's something to look at. But it says, so it's more than that. So we're looking at not the 95%, but looking at the 5%, the 2 tails. You guys are familiar with that?
The two
Yeah.
tails. Yeah.
Okay. So we got comparison that way. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, and then looking at the anything above 10 parts per million.
Thanks for doing so many test reviews today.
Anything above that is considered. It's between 1.59 parts per million and 2.52 parts per million.
You still here another shift?
And anything outside this range is unusual. So they give you 2 equations.
Yeah.
So we have mu minus 2 times sigma equals 1.59. That would be the lower bound. Mu plus times sigma equals 2.52 as a upper bound.
Okay.
Here's 1.59 on the image. 52 is over here. So that's what we're looking at.
Okay. So
Now we need to estimate the mean, the mu. Right? So what would the mean, what would,
Oh no, did he freeze?
Oh yeah, I can't hear that.
Oh my gosh.
Well, he's saying like upper lower bound and like something about 95%. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
like he's talking about, and I got that each point of the tail of the chart, right? And so that's how I got the mean, was getting the mean from those 2
here's
things to get the middle.
standard deviation.
what's that?
You could do 2.52 plus 1.59.
And then it's 4.11.
Let's
Then-
just double check that. I'm doing it in my
So-
head. Yeah. And divide 4.11 by 2 gives you 2.055 as your mean.
Okay, so you just kind of just like, so 2.52, and then plus 1.59, and that gives you that 4.11, and then that's
You divide it by 2.
then you divide it by 2, and then that gives you the mu, and that okay.
Be what this would be, I believe.
Oh, yeah, first.
Because we're on 20.
2.055. I believe that's the
Yeah,
answer for that.
for 19. So what? So with 20.
So You know that the mu plus twice the standard deviation
Yeah.
is equal to 2.55 or 2.52. So you just put in the value for mu, 2.055 plus twice sigma equals 2.52. Now find sigma.
Okay. Let me see.
Oh, that's the roots.
2.55.
52.
Or my bad. 2.52. And then
Minus
minus
2.055 equals,
that gives you 0.465
divide that by 2, and you'll have sigma.
divided by 2 and 0.2325.
So, and it's just 3 decimal places, so 0.233.
So did you hear that, guys?
Yeah, I got some of those steps correctly looking at my numbers, but not all of it. Okay. 20.
Yeah. That gave us like 0.2325 and run it by 2 decimal point or 3 decimal points. So 0.2. So that should be
Like what you did here, right? So here you have the
so
you have a measure.
if it's 0.2325, that would be 0.
So and that was 20.
Yeah, that was 20.
Okay, can you
Zero.
read off the steps
It's
of
just-
like what you did exactly?
And
Yeah, so so you know how 19 it was 5?
How what?
You know, in question 19,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it was 2.055,
Right.
Yeah.
and so what we did is 5.2 the mu, right?
you just use one of the 2 equations given.
One of the 2 equations giving, and so we put 2.52 and we put minus 2.055 question 19, and then we divided it by 2, and it gave us. Does that kind of make sense?
No, it's 2 or 3 here because you're rounding to near to 3 decimal places.
So okay, so it's 0.233 because of the 3 decimal places.
Okay. Gotcha. So you're.
Oh, do you have an outlet?
Oh, just hey, well, just a question.
Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I did like a
yeah, it's
extra steps. That was a lot easier than what I had been doing. So, good grief.
Okay.
I mean, I know that your name is like.
21.
So remember this. So it's 2 standard deviation way.
So that'd be like 20, 10, 0 from you.
So they're saying, okay, our mu is 20.055.
Okay.
What is one standard deviation away? So you're gonna go take your mu, 2.055. We're gonna plus and minus to get the two bounds. Our standard deviation was 0.233.
Okay, so that plus 0.233
Gives you the upper
and
side,
that gives you the other side of
the positive side, you could say,
uh-huh.
and the other one will give you the negative value,
Okay.
so to speak. So it's like 2.288 on the upper side,
Mm-hmm.
How do we know that that?
And the lower side.
1.823.
Uh-huh. Is the bottom side.
But looking at your choices, once you figure out one of the two, you can probably just figure out to see if this other bound also works.
Okay,
Because
so
they don't repeat the numbers.
that'd be 1.823 and 2.288. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Sweet.
You have someone
Did you get that, guys?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's
Sweet.
It helps when you have the original number you have to use correct.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's deep or just take the
And let's see.
the one that's bigger. So you take okay,
So 22.
I feel like there's not enough information for 22.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I'll probably ask him again and see if he can help out with that one too. Yeah, I couldn't figure this one out too. So the guy that was helping is about to head out. I think he's done with his shift, but the stats, I know, but the stats teacher comes in at 12:30, so in like a minute.
Okay.
So
I feel like
Yeah,
if I could just figure out the formula for 22, I could figure out the rest of them, but I don't know what it is, and it's really frustrating me.
Yeah.
Because all of it seems to
Yes.
rest on, like,
it goes all to that one question.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's awful.
My favorite class.
Like, I've spent 6 hours on this already today. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Well, because I did the wrong quiz this morning, and I'm like, I am done. I'm done with statistics.
Oh, that's awful.
Ow. Ugh. Sorry. Rant over. I'm better now.
No, you're good. Oh, what did you guys get on 14? I got that one wrong, and I thought I got it right, but I don't know what I did.
I put 0.511.
Say that again?
0.5114.
114. Okay.
I don't know if that's correct. And it says round to the nearest 3 decimal places, so I didn't even do that. God. 0.511. Gee whiz. I don't know if it's right. But
Bye.
whatever.
Okay.
And on what about what did you guys do for? Okay, I'm trying to find the one I was stuck on.
Which one?
So on 17.
I find it.
17
I put it.
is 8. So you have to do like the far left like little mark is 2, then there's 4, and then 6 is the median, and
And
then
then 8 is okay.
8 is the third quartile.
Okay, that makes sense.
Does that make sense?
So
Yeah.
between 4 and 8, that's 50%, right?
Which one?
Number 18, that's 50.
Oh,
I got that one wrong. I don't know. I did 68 and that was wrong.
So
Okay.
yeah, I didn't do that one. Too. I didn't.
The box plots were like split into like 25%. So like the first 25% with the whisker and then the box, and then 50, and then.
Okay.
But I'm
That
not
makes
sure.
Okay, probably 50 then.
I put 50, see if it's right.
50.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is.
And they want 50% in decimal form.
No, that you're just supposed to have
Yeah, you look here, like.
just the number, not a decimal, not a like it's supposed to be the percent, but without the percent sign. So you just
Okay, just put the 50.
yeah.
So for this one, I.
And I had another question on.
Yeah, I got these answers.
Let's see. There was 18, or not 18.
Yeah, and then you have to find.
What was it?
And then I did A2 minus A1. But.
It was 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Then
name
make
of
sure to do the 12 first, because I was told to make sure. I know how to date
Stratify.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
And in the book, it tells you like the definition of each. I don't know. Way.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention on that. That's okay. So it tells you the definition then.
Yeah, it'll tell you like even on the review.
Mhm.
I think it tells you. But, yeah, like,
Okay, then what was 7? 'Cause now my answer.
Number 7, I got stratify.
That's what I put. Stratify.
Stratified random symbol.
I'm good.
that's it.
I can ask for if the tutor is here, so that way we can be able to get 22.
Okay.
Go for it.
See.
But for the guys supposed to always have.
Sweet. So I'm in the middle of a group meeting.
Oh, right now?
Yeah, so we need help on this question right here on 22.
So the admissions committees for Postmasters of Business Administration. For the application for students who have teaching that, of course, are normally distributed with a mean of that, estimation of that. And then for admission is that. But it is rare for students with score less than 600 to be admitted. Okay? Where's the probability that a random selected student will score above 542.3 on the HTML? Okay, so what we need to do right here is the formula that we have to calculate the C-score. Do you remember what's that formula?
Let's calculate this.
Why is that times?
Okay. Because you have divided by meter.
Yeah. Remember, C-score equals the data value minus the mean divided
Okay,
by
yeah,
the
okay,
standard
yeah,
deviation.
that formula, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
So then we
yeah.
just plug everything in. Then we get
Yeah.
a C-score, and then we go to the
Let's
applet,
just say
and
that
then
this is over.
we like plug the C-score there, and then we'll have the
Then we'll have it.
probability. Yeah, we can do it together if you want.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So let's plug everything in, and let's give me what's your data value first of all.
Data value would be
Yeah, I understand.
Let me set it up.
Maybe 600? No?
Not really, because the question says 542.3, right?
Okay.
Right. So that would be your data value. And then what's your mean? 542.3.
542, okay.
Okay, and then what's your standard deviation?
It's 120.54.
Perfect. So then we just plug everything into this. Gonna be
Okay.
542.3 minus 542.3, which is gonna give you a 0, and then you have to divide that by 120.54. That's gonna give you a 0. So that means that your C-score is a 0.
Okay, so like add all these up.
Not out,
Or-
not out at them up. You have to do your data value minus your mean.
My data value minus the mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 542.3 minus 542.3.
Okay.
Yes. So we press enter. We see that's 0,
And it's
right?
0, yeah.
But we have to divide by 120.54 because that's our standard deviation, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So divided by
By
120.54.
120.54. But that's gonna give you 0 as well.
But you're also
Alright, so
parentheses just guaranteed.
Yeah.
So I would always put parentheses.
2, 0. And you said divided by or divided by 124.
So yeah. So this is
And that gives us 0.
Yeah, exactly. So we
So
just go to the applet.
where's
Oh, you have to probably like scroll up, like all the way up, up.
okay, and it gives us the
And it gives you like where you can find it. Oh, there you go.
right here.
Yeah,
That's
just click there. Perfect. And so now where it's a z-score, we plug 0, right?
Yes.
Perfect. But then you see how you have like these two like shaded?
Mm-hmm.
Or you want above? Because like if we go back to your question, let's go back to your question.
Okay.
So let's go back to the question and it says rather selected student will score above, right? 542.3 right here.
Yeah.
Above. So because it is above, we go to the applet now, or applet.
Go back to the applet. This is above.
I just said this was my z-score, and then with my z-score is the area.
Perfect. And we just shade the region above the z-score, right?
Okay, so it's just like
So let's
Right here.
include let's include that, and then let's So then
Okay,
your
just
probability is gonna be 0.5000.
oh, and that's it. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Does it make
Sweet.
sense?
Yeah,
Though?
that makes sense.
Okay. Do we feel good?
Yeah.
Great.
So is that like
That's gotta
so we
be your
got that
answer.
we got like 0.5000
So I would put 0.500.
0.500.
Yeah. Because remember that they always want 3 decimal places.
Yeah.
Okay, because yeah.
Yeah.
And also like on 23,
Okay.
So we subtract these two.
so what is probability that randomly selected students will score below 600 on the GMAT?
Right. What do you think? What do you think we should do first?
So I honestly think,
It's the same exact thing as that one, right?
yeah. So I would like put 600 and
Does that answer your question?
Minus
Yeah,
one.
that's
600 minus, that'd be the mean. No, yeah, the mean
542.3.
542.3, and then divide by 120. Divide by 120.
Oh, okay. That's gonna give you like a wrong thing because you need to put parentheses between your operations. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Enter, then divide by 120. And that gives me this 0.47.
0.479. Yeah,
Or
that's gonna be your
479?
Z-score, right?
Okay, and I don't have to like plug anything in the z-score because it doesn't ask for that.
Yeah, it's asking for the probability, right?
Yeah.
So then,
So
what do you go
it's-
next? Where do you go next? Because that is not your answer.
Yeah, so it goes.
Oh, you can. You already saved it. Does that make sense? You
Yeah.
need to like open it again.
Oh. Then plug it in.
Yep.
0.47.
479, I would say.
79.
Yep. Perfect. But that's below, right?
So it says below
So you need
So-
to unshade that region, and then click that
the
one.
middle one.
Yep. And then the one that is like on the left. Yeah.
Okay,
So that would be below, and that would be your probability 0.684.
0.684.
Yes.
So this was
That's making a lot more sense.
Oh, great! I'm happy.
Yeah, it's this is the 20s that we were like kind of stuck on.
Yeah. Yeah. I see.
0.68.
Yeah.
And on 24, what is the probability that a randomly selected student will score 600 or above on the GMT? So it's kind of like the same thing.
It's the same thing, right? So the
Yeah.
Z-score is gonna be the same. It's just that in the applet, right?
Yeah,
Instead of shading what's below your Z-score, you're gonna shade what's
but
what
it's on the other side.
above. Yeah.
So it'd be like this, and it'd be 0.6.
Not really, because your Z-score is not negative. So then that would be
It'd be like that.
yeah, that would be your probability 0.3160.
0.3160. So it'd be like rounded to 3 decimals. So it'd just be 3.6.
0.316.
3.6.
How are we feeling? Good.
I'm feeling pretty good about this now.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Everything's. Yeah, it's turning out to be a lot easier than.
Yeah,
That-
that is pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's complicated sometimes, but.
Yeah, I feel like if they don't know how to teach it to you, then yes, it's pretty complicated. But like, I feel like once you get it, then you get it.
Let's get it. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Do you have other questions?
It's this. So, with it being like this, to find the GMAT score with that corresponds to 10th percentile.
So to get a percentile, we have to do basically the same exact thing we have been doing with the other programs that you have. But in this case, we're gonna work backwards. Does that make sense? So
Okay.
remember how we calculated like the Z-score first, and then we went to the applet, and then we got the probability?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well now they are giving you your probability. So they're giving you the 10th percentile, right?
Yeah.
So percentiles are just like hundreds, right? So then you will go to your applet and then your applet, and then you put like 0.10. But in this, because they're not giving you your Z-score,
Okay.
and we need to shade everything to the left. So first of all, I would shade everything to the left. Not this region right here. So just that, and then now we can plug 0.10.
Like 0.10.
Yeah.
Because the 10th percentile.
And then
and
let's
then
click
enter.
enter. Perfect. So now you get a negative 1.282, and that's gonna be your Z-score.
Oh, because it's on the left side. Okay.
Yeah. So do you have a pencil or something that I can borrow? Okay, let me go grab one from my. Oh, do you have one?
I don't know if I do or not.
Okay, I'll go grab one.
Sweet.
Thanks so much.
I did not catch the answers for 23.
Could you guys hear?
Oh, 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
23.
So is that making sense?
0.684.
It's 0.684.
Yeah. Yeah, it does make sense.
So, and right now, like 25 upper, like this, just gonna get a pencil. And we're gonna walk through that step 2.
Okay. Is it just the z-score we're looking for? Like, is it the negative 1.282, or is there more after that?
For 25.
Yeah. Or did she
It's-
say it?
I don't think she said yet. So is it the what exactly are we looking more for the z-score at this time or
For which question?
for 25?
We're actually looking for the data value.
The data value
Because
for
it
this
says right
one?
here, find the GMAT score that corresponds to the 10th percentile.
Okay.
So we're looking for the data value. So this is what you have. So you have your C-score, right?
Mhm.
Equals your data value minus your mean divided by your standard deviation, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's-
So in this case, they gave us a percentile. They give us a 0.10 percentile,
Mhm.
right? So that got us the C-score, right?
Yeah.
So now we know the C-score, and our C-score is negative what? 1 point.
It's this one right here. So the z-score is negative 1.282.
1.28. Perfect. And then we're looking for our data value minus our mean, which is what?
So
What's our mean?
let's go back over here. So the mean
Was like
it was 542.3.
542.3, and our standard deviation is
Is 120.54.
So we're looking for this thing right here. This is what we're looking for.
So we're looking for the
So then we'll just do negative 1.282 times our standard deviation, right?
Mhm.
And then plus our mean to get the GMAT score that we want. So we use the C-score times our standard deviation, and then we added our mean to get
Okay.
our data value.
Data value for that.
Does this make sense?
Yeah, it's making more sense.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So just kind of like just calculate all this right here, and they give us the data value.
Which is going to be your answer to
What's
that question. Yeah.
In parentheses. 4, those parentheses.
And I would press enter actually.
Yeah, I forgot like
And then now plus your mean.
3. So it'd be 387.76.
Yeah,
And rounding it up, so
0.767.
it'd be 77.
78, no, it would be actually 768.
Oh, 768.
Yeah, because you have a 7
three
right here.
decimal. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. So. And that would be the same thing with the 90th centile. Just put like 0.90 instead of 0.10.
Yeah.
Just like make
The same exact thing.
Okay.
Whenever you're talking about percentiles,
Yeah.
this is how you do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is that did that make sense for 25?
Yes. Holy cow. Okay, so you like working backwards, which makes sense.
Yeah. And so like
Okay, that makes sense to me. I'm just trying to write down all the steps so I can do it later.
yeah. Then I guess like the 90th centile is the exact same thing as 25, but instead of putting 0.10, 0.90.
Just a quick question. Here's
What did you guys get for 26?
Can you show me? Yeah, can you show me the equation used in 25? Did you write it down?
Yeah, so yeah, I can do that. So can you see it?
Is it the one at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, because that's what I put, so that makes me feel better.
Oh, sweet. Awesome. Yeah, I can keep holding it up so you can get all the information you need.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, thank you, Taylor.
Yeah. Anytime.
Check. So when we're working backwards, is it the mean times the z-score plus the standard deviation, or what was it?
So for what's one for 25?
Yeah, just like the way you do it. Is it the z-score times the mean, or is it times the standard deviation?
So it was the z-score. Then I put like times 120.54, so that was the standard deviation.
The standard deviation.
And
Okay.
then
So,
plus 542.3, which is the mean. And then it gave me the data value.
mean. Cool. Sounds good.
Yep. And
Okay, it's 696.832. Is that what you guys got?
I'm still not doing it right, so just say it.
wait, what did you put down again?
26, I got 696.832.
0.862?
0.832.
0.832. So I'm still working on that one.
Because the z-score should be wait,
It's
writing a buffer for there's negative 1.282 times the standard deviation, which is 120.54.
Right.
And then plus the mean is 5423.3.
Right.
mm-hmm.
So is that what you guys got?
Well, that's what my answer was for number 25. Like, that's what I got for that was 387.738.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, so is it just the same thing?
I think it is.
Yeah,
I think this is one of those symmetry questions.
Yeah, it's the same thing as 25.
Gosh.
But just 90% instead of 10% or a 10th percentile.
Okay.
Oh.
So how's it? Wait, how would it be the same thing?
No, like I don't understand that because we didn't take any like points 1 or 10% with the first equation. So I don't know how to figure out the second equation because I don't know where to put the 0.9 for the 90.
0.9 in the
Yes.
applet.
In the where?
Wait, I did something wrong. Let me try it again. On the applet, do we just do the far left or the far left and the middle?
This is the far left. I believe.
Far left, okay.
Yeah, that's what we did on the other one.
Well, then mine should be right.
Emily, do you have a 360 number? A what? 360. I don't know. I don't know what's on, but I might do it. Oh. Do we have a
So did you guys get the same
Yeah.
thing for 25 and 26?
Right now, it's just like, I don't really know how to do
Three-
something.
Like 387.78.
Yeah, it's
On
the same
both.
thing.
I think I messed up on a calculation because I didn't really get that.
Well, like I did the same. Yeah, I did the same. If it's the same formula, I got the same answer. I just don't understand how one can be 10% and one can be 90%.
90.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
That's
You
where I'm
should
like,
ask someone, Taylor.
what?
Yeah, I'll talk to someone real quick and see.
Just ask if that's right.
Yeah. That's all right, she's coming.
Pretty good.
All right.
Again.
So on 26,
The 90
could
percentile.
it be the same as 25?
It shouldn't be the same.
It shouldn't be the same.
Mm-mm.
That's what we thought.
Let's work on it again.
All right,
So it
let's.
says 90th percentile, right?
Yeah, 90th.
So
So
then we have to plug in our applet 0.900, right?
yeah, that's what I. So 0.900 on the applet,
Okay.
and that's on our Worcester's area.
So we shaded to the left. Perfect. So now
Yeah.
let's plug because that's 0.0. This is 0.0. You have
Yeah.
to plug 0.900.
Oh, that's when that's stuff up. 0.900.
Mhm.
Then
Okay.
So
See how
it's-
this one shaded? The one in the middle?
yeah,
Right? That means that your C-score is going to be positive, right?
yeah.
So your C-score is going to be this number right here,
So do we
but
keep
it's going to
the?
be positive now.
Oh, it's gonna be positive now, and we keep the middle and the left side shaded. Then.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
do? Oh,
Yeah, we do. Well, actually, the computer did it for you,
okay.
right? So that just meant that. Do you remember in the previous example how it was negative,
Mhm.
right? Well, negatives can change a lot in math, right? So then this now is gonna be positive, and then we have to do the same exact thing, but the value is gonna be different because this is
Okay.
positive.
So let me see. So it'd be like V1. It would be 1.282.
1.282, yes,
Then it'd be times
times 120.54,
120.54,
yes,
and
and then press enter, and then
and
we have to
plus-
add the mean, which is
plus 542.3
yes.
So
equals, and it gives
and-
us 696.83.
can just sign.
Yeah,
Okay.
you see how it's
So-
different?
Yeah.
Mhm. You just have to make sure that the z-score is either positive or negative.
Which the derivative of
Okay,
sine
and
is.
yeah, it makes a big difference then.
Yeah, I agree.
So it'd be like
So I think the derivative of
696.83.
96, 96. Yeah.
696.832.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
So then in my integral, I then have u for the fifth, and then yes,
832.
this.
Oh, that makes sense. Because I was like, there's no way it could be the same.
Yeah,
at
there's
all,
no way.
like,
Yeah.
If it's
Sometimes,
90.
yeah. No, it's never gonna be the same. That's one thing I can say.
Sweet. And
Good.
yep.
Okay.
Yeah, good right now. Did I make a little more sense?
Yes, that's what I got the first time.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how to find the first quartile. What does that mean?
So then
First
you
quartile,
replace
this was
your
I know what it means on a block or this.
First quartile. Wait, so that means.
You do like a block, the whole block graph scoring.
Yeah, you just like draw it out.
Who's your teacher? So he's using for cameras material, I believe, from previous semesters. This sort of is wrong because we don't have an X over 6. No. Yeah.
Okay, the first quartile is like the first 25%.
Yeah, this should be.
Yeah.
I don't know of any. We could put the 6 inside.
So is it like the mean minus the standard deviation or something, or how do you find it?
But this would be another answer. I think there might be some other.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm confused in this one.
Oh my gosh.
Like distribute 6 and use some other kind of.
Or is it? Cause you know how like there's like the it has the median in the first, and then that's how you can like where the first quartile is, second, third, and median and stuff. Like I was thinking I could like draw it out and then just add or subtract the deviation to get like this third quartile. Do you think that's how it would be or no?
Yeah.
So it looks like you did u equals cosine of x and you use negative sign. So if you were to do that, you would pull one of these signs out. And so this would then make it sine to the fourth of x times u. But then we still have u's and x's, and that goes. But then you should have looked at sine and been like, oh, that's what
So would it be the same kind of equation we were doing, only for the percentiles we put like 25% instead of 10 or 90?
This should be the answer.
Oh, maybe.
We can try it out.
That would be my best guess at this point.
Yeah. And I can always ask her again, so you can see.
Yeah, just ask her what exactly we're doing, and then we can probably figure it out.
Yeah. Maybe like even like walk us through the steps to the first problem, because I think 28 is like their quartile. Maybe we can get 28. And yeah, see. He's kind of busy right now. Sweet. 27.
And the first quartile for the distribution of GMAT scores. Okay. What's the distribution of the GMAT scores?
The distribution is So we're looking. Would it be 600?
Two standard deviation of 120. Mass score required. Okay, so your mean is 542.
Yeah.
And your standard deviation is 120.
120.
What is the first? How do you find? Was it the third quartile? Or was it the first?
It's the first
How
quartile.
do you find what is the first quartile?
Like first quartile period, or like just like any of these numbers right here.
Just period.
25%.
25%. Okay. This is the first quarter, correct?
First quarter, yeah.
How do you I was going to ask you something, and I'm thinking. Forgetting. Shoot.
Yeah.
Taylor,
Just trying to remember.
put, like,
Do you remember any way to relate the standard deviation to the quartiles?
What was that again?
Do you know any way to relate the standard deviation to the quartile? Like if it's the first quartile is
The first.
No, I don't think that.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, sorry, I'm in a little group meeting.
Oh.
Yeah. So what was the question that you wanted me to ask again?
Oh, just ask him if it's like the other previous questions, if we put like 0.25 in the applet, you know, like that's how we were finding.
Do
I don't
we
know.
put like, so like just like the other questions, I put like 90th quartile, and we just like went to the applet, and we put like,
You could do the 25th.
should you just put like 25 like on the applet, like maybe like an area? You want us to try that out? Or would it be like just 0.25?
So your z-score is that. So then you can multiply
Negative
that by
0.674.
So if your z-score is, so you multiply that by your standard deviation and
Okay.
subtract that from your mean.
So let's say negative 0.674. 674. And
120.
so let's, you said minus the standard deviation. Is that what you
Times the
said?
standard
Oh,
deviation.
times the standard deviation.
120.
Times 20.54. That gives us negative 81.24.
Yeah, so then subtract that from your 542.
Subtract by 542.3. It gives us negative 623.54.
You should done 542.3 minus your 81.
Oh, so wait, what? So
you should have been 542.3 minus
81.
your 81 point whatever it was.
Okay. So after that, put minus 81.
Yeah. So what was the z-score again? It was a negative 0.6.
So It was negative 0.674.
Times that by 120.54. 542.3. 461.0.
Okay. Oh. Just see that like from 542.3 minus. Okay, so that would be 461.056.
That's the no. We're looking for.
My bad. I'll just go back to that. Just do that real quick. 27. So 461.056. Okay, and okay, in 28. The quintile, so that'd be 75. So would that be like, so let's say, so let's say 0.75. 75. And do I leave both shaded, both the left side shaded?
Yes.
All right. And so Z score is negative 0.6. Oh, we're looking for the right side.
Yes.
This time. So 0.674 and would that be would I times
So basically you're going to be adding 81.
so plus
So it would be 542.3 plus 81.24316. Because it's just we just did a negative 0.674 before, right? And they gave us the 81. I mean, we just
now it's positive.
now it's a positive. So it's
Okay. So just like delete this part right here then.
yeah.
So
63.44.
28. So it'd be 60. So it'd be 0.6474. 0.674 and then
Times, and then your standard deviation was 120.54.
0.54. Then enter.
And then add that to your mean.
And then the mean.
542.3.
542.3. That should give us the answer to that one.
Yes.
623.54. And now rounded up should be 4.
Yes.
2, 3.
Okay. So it says round to the nearest whole number, so it should be 64.
Yes. Yeah, so 5, 4. Oh, it's the whole number, so it'd be 64.
64, yeah. Wait, so it says round, so you don't want your decimal, you just want 64.
Sweet. So 62364. Or
It just wants the whole number part.
oh, the whole.
But since we
Okay,
have to
so
round it up, it's just 60. 624.
Okay, I got it.
And so go back up to the 27. Okay.
It might have asked for the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so round that to 460.
This 460.
461. Yeah.
That makes sense. Sweet. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So that make a little more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On 2026, I accidentally deleted the last three digits, so it was
832.
696.832.
Yeah. Rebecca, you said you got 29 right, correct?
Yeah. Let's see. I wrote down what I did. '29 is 542.3.
Okay, so.
I did the one where it's like.
Okay, so.
The normal formula where it's x minus p over the standard deviation divided by the n, so 15, and that's
Okay. And when it says round to nearest tenth, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, it's 542.3. I don't know. I think that's what it is.
So 542.3.
Yeah.
Okay.
For 27, is it 461.057 or 56?
So for 27, it says round to the nearest whole number, so it'd just be 461.
Oh, okay. Well,
And same with 28, so it'll be 624 because it's just rounds to a whole number.
Okay. I gotta go soon. 30. Is 30 just one?
So, yeah,
Is
30.
120.54? Like, is it just the standard deviation they give us, or do we have to do something else?
Yeah, I totally forgot.
Do you think it's just asking for the standard deviation they give us, or do we have to do a whole nother thing?
It's a good question.
I do not know.
The distribution. Maybe they're wanting all the answers that we just got. They want maybe the standard deviation of all those scores. I really hope not.
Yeah.
What is that?
I know, that doesn't make sense. Okay, what about 31? Do you know how to do that one?
What's the probability that a sample means for
Getting that score for an SRS, n equals 15.
so random sample of 15 students will be greater than 600? Pretty good, isn't it? Can I just say that? Pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Do you want to ask a TA real quick?
Yeah.
Thanks, Taylor, for
Yeah, anytime.
the tutoring session for us.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, what did you guys get for 30?
Didn't get
know.
for 30.
Because maybe I can ask them to just help with the last two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For it.
And see if they can. That way we can get done with it and we actually know what to do. All right, so she's coming right after she helps one other person out. Or, no, she's not helping anyone out. She's going to come in just a little bit. Hey, so I just have 2 more questions and we're good. So it's just the last 2 on 30 and 31.
Yeah.
Just what is the standard deviation of the distribution of simple mean scores for all such samples?
Okay, for this question you have to remember that the sample of mean
Mhm.
is gonna be the sample mean. Does that make sense?
The simple of mean is going to be the simple mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that means that you just have to go to your question and see what's your sample mean.
So go back up a little bit to 22 or to see the question.
So then your standard deviation is gonna be 120.54.
Oh, 120.54.
Yep.
You're right.
All right, 124. Wow, that easy.
Okay, 31. One more. Let's go.
120.54. All right, so last one. It's what is probability that the simple mean GMAT score for an SRS of n equals 15 students would be greater than 600?
So this is kind of different, right? Well, not different. It's the same exact thing. It's just that now we're working with population, right?
Yes.
And so now we have to use a specific formula, which I don't remember at the top of my head. So let me see if I can find it there.
All right, sweet. So we need a formula for this one. So she's gonna write down the formula for this question.
Great. I'm all about formulas.
Yeah. Especially if it's the last question, right?
Let's do it.
And
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some of those things like oh, that was my last report.
oh, when she's getting that, what did you guys get for number 3? Because apparently I got that one like wrong the first time.
I got 112 as a statistic.
Number 3.
Yeah, 112 is a statistic
Oh.
and 100 is a parameter.
So
Okay.
112 is, so that'd be D. 112 is a statistic.
And then 100 is a parameter.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't even see that you could put more than one answer, so I'm glad we went through that.
Yeah.
Oh. 100 is a parameter and 112 is a statistic.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sweet. Awesome. Sounds good. All right, now she's back.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so 31. Sweet.
Okay, perfect. So I found you the formula. This is the formula. So this is your data value minus your mean divided by your standard deviation, but your standard deviation is going to be divided by the square root of your population. So let's try to get this number first. Or I'm just going to help you how to plug it in your calculator.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. So what we do is like we put the parentheses, right? And we put our data value, which is 600, right?
Yeah, so 600.
600 minus your mean, which is 5.
The mean.
Oh, it's actually right there, 542.3, right?
Yep.
And so we close the parenthesis, and then we divide, and then we open the parenthesis again, and we do the standard deviation, which is 120 point, what?
It's
0.54.
yeah, 0.54.
Yeah, divided by the square root of your n, which in this case is 15.
Mm-hmm.
And so we close the parenthesis, right? We press enter, and that would be your C-score.
Oh,
right?
so it'd be 1.8539.
Right, that would be your C-score, but like, is that the probability though? I don't know if we have to use the average.
Because do we need to put the applet to go to plug in the z-score or no?
Yes,
this
so
one.
it's asking for the probability. So yes, we wanna go to the applet and then plug this as your z-score.
So plug in 1.853.
1.854.
1.8. Okay. And on the right side.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where.
0.854.
Perfect.
And-
But it is below, right? Or what does the question say?
So it means it's not score.
Oh, it says greater.
It's greater, so it'd be like right
So,
above.
Right above. Yeah, our z-score is positive, so yeah, it would be
Right above, so it'd just be like
Yeah.
that.
yes, perfect. And
So-
that would be your answer, 0.0319.
So it would be 0.0319.
Yep,
Sweet.
that's your answer. Good?
And yeah, I'm good. So it
Okay.
says 3 decimal places, so it would be 2. 3, 2.
Yeah.
Sweet. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, okay. I gotta go, guys.
Okay.
Awesome. Have a great one.
Class. Is it cool if I shut this down, or you guys need to do anything else?
I am good. Thank you so
Good.
much.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you.
See ya.
Awesome.
Thank you.
See ya. Have a great one.